The mission of Lutheran Senior Life is the care of older adults within a faith-based environment so that each person can enjoy the abundance of life. Lutheran Senior Life has launched many new initiatives to serve elders in a manner that aligns with the lifestyles and needs of today's elders. We certainly have evolved and grown just by the fact, look in the audience today, over 500 folks supporting our cause. We will continue to look ahead, and when needed or called upon, we will change the model of senior living to ensure that each person can live with dignity and respect, and to have access to health and wellness programs that elevate opportunities to support a person's autonomy, decision-making, and meaningful engagement in today's world. We believe and accept that the senior living models of yesterday and even today do not have to be the future. As a robust system of senior living services linked together for the whole person, we continually look ahead to pursue new opportunities to enrich a person's life in a place that they call home.
While his accomplishments are many and impressive, tonight we recognize the Honorable Tom Ridge for one very important quality, living proof that excellence is ageless. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Tom Ridge. Mr. Ridge.
This is a very, it's kind of a very unique award when you think about it. Excellence is ageless. It makes you think a little bit about the term excellence, and also makes you think a term about age and ageless, and very appropriate for Lutheran Senior Life. So it really gave me a chance to think about both, but particularly the ageless part. You know, it's give me a chance to look back on all my years. By the way, if you take a look at the program, you can sum up everything I've done on one page, so obviously there's more to do. But I've had a really robust, I've had an abundant life. Thank you. I know that's what you provide for your residents. I've had an abundant life. But this tonight gives me a chance to reflect. I look back. But I think, just as you try to do at Lutheran Senior Life, you want the residents to look forward, too. It's not just about yesterday, it's about tomorrow. And so this gave me a chance to do that, and I thought I'd just share with you a couple thoughts about that right now. Got to think of the words of Mark Twain one time. You probably heard it, but age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Think about it. You start dwelling on your age, shame on you. If the good Lord has blessed you with good health at a ripe old age, then you still got days, you got a lot of things to think about. You have many tomorrows to enjoy, to experience, and to enrich not only your own life, but hopefully the lives of other people around you. Francis Bacon once observed, age appears to be the best in four things. Old wood is the best to burn. Old wine is the best to drink. Old friends are the best to trust. And old authors are the best to read. I'm going to tell you another one. Old age is the best way to enjoy the other four. Good friends, good wine, a fireplace, and good books. So this notion that somehow people ought to get worried about getting a little bit older, I think is somewhat misplaced, even though we're a young society, a dynamic society. But I think, and I say this, when I take a look at the life I've had the opportunity to live, but not just me, everybody in this room, regardless of how young and beautiful you are, and young lady, you are young and beautiful, to how old you are an observer and you are a participant and you are an actor in a much bigger stage than you ever think you are. And whether you realize it or not, observing and acting and being a participant does affect and influence what you do. There's an accumulation of experiences that hopefully make you a different person, but hopefully make you a better person at the same time. So when I read somewhere that anyone who stops learning is old. That's a great thought, isn't it? If you stop learning at 20, you're old. If you never stop learning, you never get old. It's more than getting out of bed. What are you going to do better that day? What are you going to learn that day? That's the thrill. That's the joy. That's one of the benefits, I think, of getting old. If you've been enriched by those previous experiences, why can't you be a better person by even more experiences? Not only sharing them, but enjoying the longevity that the good Lord's giving you. And make no mistake about it. Therefore, the grace of God goes all of us, whether you're a combat soldier or somebody else. If you enjoy good health, it is a blessing. There is no question about it. Oh, you got science, you got technology, but it's a blessing. And we know that. So you can lead an abundant life. And that's why it's a pleasure to be associated with you, David, and the great people here. So you're caregivers, but you're a special kind of caregivers. It's a different kind of public service, if you think about that. You're going to make those last years, whether independent living, where you're able to enjoy everything you can possibly enjoy, and then as you possibly move up in age and become much more limited in your abilities and faculties, you've got people there who are still trying to make sure you lead not only an abundant life, but a dignified life. And that's what I think you try and your staff and volunteers do every day. So I think it's nice to congratulate me, but I think the staff and the volunteers at Lutheran Senior Life deserve all the credit. Don't you agree, David? They certainly do.